Here's the top tip I would give to anyone who wants to get plastic surgery after losing a massive amount of weight. I've lost 128 pounds from my highest weight, and I am now day 6 post-op from my very first loose skin removal of an arm and back lift. And if you follow me on my other social media accounts, Instagram, TikTok, even YouTube Shorts, you see that I have been really good at recovering. And I have gotten a lot of commentary on that fact. So in today's video, let me share the little secret that's really not a secret on how I've been able to pretty much bounce back really quickly after having this major surgery. But before we get into today's video, if you've never seen my face before, hey girl, hey, my name is Janee, and I make a lot of content focused on fitness, wellness, and self-development, and helping you and I live our best healthy and active lives. So if that sounds like something you're into, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you follow me on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. I post a lot of different content over there. Give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below and let me know what are some tips that you have found helpful after you have gone through your own loose skin removal, if you've done it already. Tip number 1, the patient care of the doctor and his staff members are extremely important to your healing process. Now, I work in healthcare myself, and I know firsthand that how you interact with your nurses, with your doctors, with the techs, with everybody that you come in contact with will affect your experience. One person can honestly make or break the situation, especially if you're doing something major like having surgery, no matter if it's elective or not. And so I've been to my surgeon's office one time before I actually went and got my surgery, and I had a pleasant experience with them. But I haven't been to the surgery center. I didn't have like many interactions with both my surgeon in person and his staff members. But as I went along my journey, as I did my consultation, my pre-op, got to my surgery day, and all of those videos are documented in my plastics and loose skin playlist, so I will link it in the cards above. Even my post-op appointments, everyone that I have come in contact with, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, and it really does affect how you view your journey and how you're going about your journey, and especially when you're scared. You're nervous, you have family with you, they're scared, they're nervous, because it's not just about you, it's about who you're bringing into your journey with you and who is presently there. If they have questions, they're going to want to know, and they're going to tell you, your family members, your friends are going to tell you what they think about the providers or the interactions they had with the providers and the caregivers. And if it is not up to par, and trust me, I know this because I work in healthcare, if it is not up to par, it's not going to be taken lightly, okay? This is how things get blown out of proportion. And when it comes down to some mishaps, some complications, because it's healthcare, things can happen, bad things can happen. What will make the situation good or bad is how the people, the staff, the doctor reacts to it. And I am very fortunate to not only have a great doctor, but everyone that is in his staff, everyone that I have come into contact with has been phenomenal as well. And should, God forbid, anything come up within my journey, I know that I can rely on my surgeon, because just because I work in healthcare doesn't mean like I know what I'm doing when it comes to cutting open my own body. And so knowing that I will have constant communication, knowing that not only will I have communication with my doctor, but he will contact me, makes this just a little bit more easier to get through. So think about that. Like, yes, you may want the best surgeon. Yes, you may want the cheapest prices, but you have to think about all of these things, the patient care and the communication post-op as well. And if this isn't somebody that you would pretty much like to have a coffee with and, spend some time with, they're about to cut you open. If you can't even see yourself really stomaching them, I wouldn't even trust them to cut you open. When you pick the right people and they have the correct people on their staff that works for them, it really gives you a great peace of mind. So just remember this, because this is a major surgery here. And just because things won't happen in the moment doesn't mean that things won't happen in the future. And you want to have full faith that you can rely on the people who are taking care of you, especially if you're paying good money. But not only that, even if you're getting it done through insurance, you still pay for insurance. So like, this is still time, money, emotions, everything connected into this. Tip number 2, the people who are taking care of you post-op also matters in your journey. And so I know that it may not be cost effective for you to fly family out, fly a friend out. It may be easier for you to go ahead and just do a recovery home or even do it on your own. I've had a lot of questions about being able to do it on your own. I would never suggest that, but that is for a different video. But for me, I paid for a hotel. I didn't want to be in a recovery home. A recovery home in this area that I got my surgery at was extremely expensive because I did look into it. But I am so glad that I was fortunate enough to bring my mom out here, bring my best friend out here, bring my loved ones out here to take care of me. Because one, my mom is a registered nurse, and my best friend, she has experience in healthcare. So they knew what they were doing. They knew what to look out for. But two, it brought me a peace of mind knowing that the people who are taking care of me actually care about me. And it's not to say that if you hire a home health nurse or if you go into a recovery home that these people don't care about you, but they're not emotionally invested to you. They're there for a paycheck. The people who you pick is going to be people who care about your livelihood, about how you're healing, about how you are recovering, about wanting to see you do better, about checking you when you need to slow down, right, Caroline? So when you have that support there with you, I really feel like it makes a big difference when it comes to your post-op recovery and care. And so a lot of people, I've been actively posting my journey again on TikTok and Instagram and all that stuff. And a lot of people are like, you seem very light, you seem very, you're glowing and all that stuff. And it's like, because I have my loved ones around me. So even though this recovery sucks, even though, having to slow down sucks, I have people who want me to be the best me, even as I'm getting back to the best of me. And so it's been a great thing. I'm so happy that I went this route for phase 2. I'm going to be going this route yet again. And so I've been very fortunate enough to do that. If you have to invest money in paying for someone, then see if you can pay for the right people to be there for you. Something to consider. Last tip number 3, and this is the top tip. I may be on this one for a long time. A lot of comments that I have been getting is, you make recovery look easy. You're moving about so, quickly. It seems great, like this process, you're making it seem like pretty much that it's easy, right? And it's not that I'm making it seem like it's easy, because if you watch any of the videos that I posted, the vlogs that I posted on my surgery experience, or any of the short form videos that I did, there were definitely highs and lows in this journey. I mean, I'm not even a week post-op yet, and even now you can probably feel my energy through this. There has definitely been highs and lows, but I think the reason why I've had so many highs is because of my physical conditioning of my body before I got to surgery. And so a lot of people who has had bariatric surgery, who's taken a GLP-1, who has lost weight quickly like I have, want to hurry up and get to not only their goal weight, but they want to hurry up and get to the next phase of the journey, which is loose skin removal. They want to hurry up and close this chapter, and I 100% understand that. However, and most surgeons would agree with me, is that one, you should be at whatever is your goal weight or your lowest weight or whatever weight that you're shooting for, you should be maintaining that weight for at least 6 months. That way, you don't have anything going on, any regain, you can just your body can get used to that new weight set point. I've been at the 160s for the last year. I doubled that time and made it a year. Two, you also want to make sure that you are firm in your eating routine, in your fitness routine, and that it is truly a part of your new lifestyle so that, again, you don't experience any weight regain and that you're not going backwards in your habits. Because when you get loose skin removal, when you get these plastic surgeries, you have to maintain this new body that you have. Nobody wants to spend a lot of money and then go backwards. And three, not only the other 2 points, but I took my fitness journey very seriously these last 2.5 years as I was losing my weight. I took my fitness journey seriously. I switched things up, of course. Like, I found things that I loved, but I really dove into my cardiovascular system with my running and then my weight training and building muscle. So I had a lot of loose skin in my arms, and my doctors were like, wow, you have a lot of muscle that was hidden away under that. They sent me the videos. I could see my triceps and biceps myself. Like, I know that I was doing the damn thing when it comes to my fitness journey. But it's not even about fitness journey as in your aesthetics and how your body is looking. It's all about your physical conditioning, your stamina, your endurance, and again, the muscle growth that you have been building. That way, when you are post-op, you are able to bounce back. So let's dive into that for a sec. So if you get stronger and you're in better physical conditioning, you'll have a smoother recovery. You'll have faster healing and lower your risk of complications. You'll have reduced post-surgical fatigue. And I think that's what a lot of people are picking up on. Even myself, I thought I would be a lot more tired, taking way more naps. Like, I should be taking a nap now. I thought I would be taking more naps than I was, and I'm not. I'm just not tired. I just have energy. I don't know what to do with it, but I am resting in bed. I'm just not sleeping. And then for the aesthetics, which is why we're getting loose skin removal, you'll have a better outcome because you'll have a better internal, as in your muscle growth that has been hitting, like me, for example. You'll have a better aesthetic outcome because now what you have built over the last year is being shown and will be shown. And now it's not like you have to lose the weight and then you're still skinny fat and flabby, but you got the loose skin removal and now you have to go and build up your muscle. I've already done that and I can continue on with what I've been doing. Like I mentioned, I'm only 6 days post-op and I had my drain taken out today. My surgeon actually told me I need to slow down a bit because he can tell that I've been doing too much because of all of the swelling that I've had in my arms. But it's hard to do when you feel better. And this is when you're going to have to, scale back and pull yourself in just a little bit. But again, this is just a testament to what I've done in my journey leading up to this. And this is why I feel good. And so I've gotten a lot of commentary on this, and I don't want to paint a picture like as if post-op recovery is so great and this is how you're going to feel. No, this is how you're going to feel. Maybe if you actually put in the work and take care of yourself before your surgery. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it insightful. I really wanted to get this down and out there because I don't want to spread the wrong message with how I'm recovering, because a lot of you have really been taken in my journey and have been enjoying it. And I want to always make sure I'm being realistic and transparent with y'all and not lead you down the wrong path, because you can get it together right now as you are getting ready for your own surgery. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell icon. That way you're notified every single time I post a new video. Make sure you follow me on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. On TikTok, I'm always hosting lives and answering your questions in a moment. On Instagram, I'm super active in my stories. That's where everyone is getting updates, so make sure you follow me over there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.